Okay, so I'm just going to give you kind of a quick tour of our house. Here is kind of when you walk in. We have pumpkins, huge pumpkins actually. And it's a duplex, so that's their side, and then this is our door when we walk in. So, there you go, we walk in, and there's this door too. And we just have a bunch of shelvings on shelves on either side. We're not exactly sure what to do with them. We had our Halloween candy there. We only actually got one group of trick-or-treaters this year. It's kind of sad. Maybe more next year. Bunch of shoes. So this is what you look at right when you walk in. It's kind of our dining room table. And our fish Bella. It's a betta fish. So that's that area. We have a picture on the wall. And you look to your right and you see this. So down here, just winter stuff and a plant. So that's our big sectional. Over here, we have kind of an animal theme of photos going on in here. So we have just a shelf. These are all our DVDs and different episodes and seasons of things. And a big mirror. That is a fireplace, but our TV actually is in the way. But that's probably how it'll be. This side has all our books on it. Also little raccoons. Another window. So then as you come in,
hey, Amy.
Oh hey, there's my lovely husband. So this is what you see when you go through the hallway. This door just leads down to the basement, also up to the other duplex. Down this hallway, I need to hang those picture frames. I actually need to get photos for them. And here's our bedroom. Let's see if we can find the light. So I guess it's a pretty small bedroom, or maybe normal size, but our bed is so huge. We have a king size bed, so it takes up most of the room. It's the beautiful quilt that John's grandma made for us. Just amazing. It's beautiful. And the pillows as well. So this is my side. That's John's side. And then we each have our own closet, which is awesome. And we just have a big dresser with a mirror. And that's kind of my side. We have another dresser over here. And humidifier and stuff. That door leads to the other bedroom, which I'll show you. But it's rarely used, really. Then you come across the hallway, and here's the bathroom. Let's see if it gets back into focus. So I love the color. We didn't paint any of these walls, but it seemed to work well with our themes. Beautiful periwinkle bath towels. We kind of had to make our own counter space since that's lacking in this bathroom, but we have our own little holders there. And here's the shower. Then back here, I kind of had a makeshift for all our cleaning supplies, and then just kind of all the extras that we need. So it's like a big closet area. Then we go back out here, and at the very end of the hallway, we come right into the kitchen. So looking in, you kind of see this breakfast bar area. And then we have that. All up here. And then on this side is just the refrigerator. And that's a gas stove and oven. Microwave. I don't know, I think we have, you know, quite a bit of cabinet space, especially since we have this now. And counter space, that was huge. I mean, look at, we have hardly any over there, so that has made cooking in here a lot easier. And I swear this little cutout in the wall was made just perfectly for the Keurig. So there's that. Another photo there. And then if you come right into the kitchen, so you're coming in like this, and then you take a right. This is the second bedroom. We use it as an office. It's kind of where I study, or I'll study over there at the dining room table. John usually sits at the couch or at the coffee table. So here's our OMM table, which gets used when practicing OMM or for our patient interactions when we study with each other, but also kind of as storage. So there's our backpacks and stuff. And then here is kind of my domain. We have our bookshelves, and there's the desk I study at. So over here are all our books for this year, so it's just a bunch of board study books. And these are classes. Well, we're done with most of those. Actually, we're done with all of those except OMM. These are chapter books, medically related, and then our books from last year, med school. And then on this side, this is kind of our more normal bookshelf. Other than the one out in the living room, you can tell that we love books. So, and then we have all our cookbooks down there. There's kind of more storage. Since we don't really have a pantry, we kind of had to use a space for storage in the pantry. So on this side, we just have room for storage. So just papers, and blank note cards, pens, highlighters. I don't know, just kind of all that stuff. This is actually the old shower curtain we had from our old apartment, because this didn't have doors on it. And then this is kind of works as our pantry. We just picked up these shelves, I think either at Target or Bed Bath & Beyond. Can't remember. So that's kind of the house tour. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.